Hey everybody, it's John DePietro. I am at Lee's Family Trailer Sales and Service. I'm here with Mark, and Mark's the service manager here. Mark, service is something that you all pride yourself on here, and I think that's very special.
Yes, sir. Yep, we do.
And last time I was here, you had a certain number of bays, and now that I'm here, it looks like the service area has doubled.
It's actually more than doubled. We had 4 pull-through bays before. We now have 8 pull-through bays, and the 4 new ones that we put on are actually bigger than the existing ones that we had.
And you know what? When Dan gave me a tour earlier, and we'd like to go down there, but our internet's a little sketchy. You've got a giant lift that you can probably take at least a 35 or 40-foot motorhome.
Absolutely.
Put it right up on the lift.
Yep. The manufacturer tells us that it will lift a full-size, fully loaded fire truck, so I can take care of anything that's on the road.
Okay, so that's important even for people that aren't necessarily from the greater Portland area, because Maine is vacation land. So people come to Maine and RVs sometimes break down. If a person comes in here who's not from the area, do you make exceptions to get them in?
Absolutely. We know that people's vacation time is limited, and we don't want them to be frustrated with their units or have downtime. We'll make every effort to get them back on the road in a timely fashion.
So it's not one of those deals, you don't look in the back and see the sticker and say, oh, you didn't buy that from here, come back in a month.
Oh, no, absolutely not. And if we take good care of people, they'll service here, and then down the road, people will buy where they service.
And they'll come back. It's probably served you well so far, where people might have bought their next unit here because of that
Absolutely.
attitude.
It's a different philosophy than most RV dealers use, but it works very well for us.
Okay. And you're at the service side, but I see you have a few items here that people should be looking for. Talk about rodent control, because you know what? Whether you've got a 16-foot travel trailer or a 40-foot diesel pusher, it's something they all have in common, isn't it?
It is. Unfortunately, rodents are very clever little creatures, and they can get into campers in areas that if you can get your little finger in an area, they can get in there. And unfortunately, campers and motorhomes tend to sit for a period of time, so you don't even know they're in there, and they multiply. So
okay.
we strongly recommend rodent repellent.
So you got these kind of products, and et cetera, et cetera. And certainly you work in tandem with the store, which is one of the nicest ones that I've seen anywhere.
We're very proud of our store. One of the biggest in New England, and one of the best stocked. Okay.
So people need service. Oil changes, I don't know if you do that because of...
We do mostly just the coach work.
The coach stuff, okay.
A lot of the chassis work we will refer to the manufacturer if it's a motorhome.
Okay, so refrigerators and stoves and water
furnaces,
heaters.
stoves, water heaters, air conditioners, anything that...
Anything that moves.
Pretty much, yes, absolutely. Yep.
Okay, Mark, we want to thank you so much. We are continuing our Saturday open house. We're at Lee's, and the open house is today, tomorrow, and then next Saturday and Sunday, regardless of the weather. We should say that right behind you, you've given up part of your service area for a showroom.
Correct.
That's got about 10 units in it, regardless of the weather.
Yes, yep.
So we're going to try to go down there a little bit later, but we want to thank you so much.
Thank you.
Have a great day.